Right back in the early days when we were setting up Museum of Homelessness 2017, one of our community members, he said, if you get angry and shout at everyone, you know, they're not going to listen. Make something beautiful and they will listen. And I think that has been like embedded at the core of Museum of Homelessness work ever since, because we know by making beautiful, immersive, very involved artistic experiences, we can really educate people and reduce, you know, some of the prejudice and stigma that's out there around people experiencing homelessness. So I think the arts is unique in being able to do that.
There's so much talent in the community. You know, there's some of the most creative people I've ever met, and that talent needs organisations to kind of be that bridge, I suppose, in a way, because the arts can be quite elitist and at times, and I think we can change that, and I think we can do better. So we've got a more equal playing field for everyone.
Museum of Homelessness had been looking for a building for a number of years without success. And after receiving the award, we have now secured a site, a semi-permanent home for Museum of Homelessness, Manor House Lodge in Finsbury Park. And our community is designing the museum on every level, right the way through everything that we do. And that, to me, is real co-creation.
So our new space is going to offer us an emotional home, and a home on so many other levels as well, and we're super excited about moving in later in 2023.
And together we're going to be making educational public programme for people to come and learn about homelessness, and also, most importantly, learn what they can do about inequality.
There's so many things that are happening in society right now which are difficult and turbulent and hard, and so these awards, which are rewarding the work of arts organisations to respond to community need, are so important and are only going to become more important, sadly. So that's incredibly validating, and the experience of getting the award has been really validating. A huge part of our lockdown effort was working with 3 other organisations and a few others to develop the Homeless Task Force. And all of these groups are based in North London, and they're very grassroots like we are, and we're going to be continuing that work, whether it's community meals through to you know, arts-based activities. We're going to have an open access art studio at the lodge, so we just want to make as much noise as we can when we move in and involve as many people as possible, and working with those groups, which we've worked with for years now, is a huge part of that.